Ever wish you could reach behind the curtain at Wizards and make them listen to your ideas? Today we may not be able to reach Mark Rosewater directly, but we're going to try yelling as loud as we can and see if he hears us. We're going to pitch the next must-have Secret Lair ideas that Wizards should definitely print. I'm pitching this property to anyone that will listen, but without a doubt Shrek should be available as a Magic card. Firstly, Shrek matches the fantasy setting most players are looking for in MTG crossovers. High fantasy plays much better with Shrek than the upcoming Spider-Man set. Many players are complaining that while Marvel may be exciting and have a lot of popular characters, the setting may just be too modern to mix in with Magic. The cast of the movies also already lend themselves to becoming commanders. You can even make the case for partners with Shrek and Fiona, or Donkey and Dragon. That's probably the best motivator for making a Secret Lair instead of a full set, is a chance to introduce popular commanders with unique abilities. There are already in-game mechanics that make sense, like of course Shrek is going to have Menace. There'll be a removal card called Get Out of My Swamp, a board wipe called Some of You May Die, and a tutor called Do You Know the Muffin Man to search up any friendly face. Okay, actually, I'm a little suspicious that Shrek inspired Wilds of Eldraine, but I still think it should be a Secret Lair with new cards and not reprints. Who could be the food token? Is it the Gingerbread Man or Donkey's Giant Waffles? Which cards would you guys like to see from Shrek? Let me know in the comments. Bonus points if you can use the custom card generator and make the funny ones. Also, don't forget to get subscribed and like this video if you also want to see Shrek in Magic. Next up, we got another great idea. Neon Genesis Evangelion. It's got giant robots, clear candidates for commanders, and is appropriately memeable if we want to go the SpongeBob route for Secret Lairs. This is another property that's just prepared to make commander cards with partner. Pair each pilot with their Ava. It's got plenty of fantasy style stuff that emulates enough of MTG that we could ignore the modern city infrastructure or tanks and jets and other military peripherals that exist within the story. Since Secret Lairs apparently all need to have a command tower, the Eiffel Tower from the rebuilds will serve nicely. The recent ancient tomb from Edge of Eternities makes me think of Kawaru popping out of his tombs on the moon. I don't think Wizards would give us a guaranteed ancient tomb, but maybe it could be the rare hit. I hope for a Get in the Robot Shinji card that permanently crews a vehicle. I'm not even sure what power level to expect from the Avas themselves, something alongside the Godzilla cards maybe, but with unique mechanics. Evangelion also gives us a chance to use what I think is Magic's most popular art style, and that's anime art. I don't think we should use screenshots from the anime to make these, but let's let them be redrawn for Magic. I don't know if Anno is up for that, but that's what I'd hope for. I'm fully on board that Secret Lair commanders, despite their limited availability, should have a unique mechanic. If it's just on-theme artwork on an old character, there isn't much interest from me or long-term value. So let me know what cards from Evangelion you'd like to see from a Secret Lair. I'm going to stick with anime for the third pick, and it's going to be JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. This is another pick where there might be a little too much technology going on, but most of it is right in the proper setting. JoJo as well could lend itself to multiple Secret Lairs if they want to try to separate each part into its own drop. I expect though if we have to pick one, it's going to be Stardust Crusaders. It'd be pretty easy to separate a heroes, a villains, and supporters as three separate layers for the normal drop style from just Stardust Crusaders. I don't know how I want to represent characters in their stands. Making a flip card sounds like a good idea, but there are characters that aren't necessarily interesting without their mystical counterpart. One is literally a baby in Manish Boy. So what do we do with this? Just a one drop with no abilities that eventually flips into a stand? So unfortunately, I think the right way to go is to skip the stand user and just make the stands most of the time. Maybe since we won't be reaching that deep with just a Secret Lair, we can do flips and skip some of those outliers. I think the main cast all has abs, so they're at least a 2-2, right? How many stands do we need? I think 5 heroes and 5 villains works well. We're definitely taking Star Platinum, The World. I'm taking Hermit Purple too, just because they did Joseph wrong with this compared to his grandpa and grandson. Also all in on the third Secret Lair being the weirdest characters in Part 3, especially Oingo and Boingo. They're definitely involved in this one too. I bet I could go on all day on the properties I'd like to have Magic cards from. I bet that Wizards will continue to pump them out as well. It feels like we're getting a crossover Secret Lair 4 or 5 times a year now, so who knows how long before one of these actually comes true. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to get subscribed before you go, and let me know what your Secret Lair creation would be in the comments. Thanks for watching, and take care.